Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors and salutations to you Akim out there that's laboring in this truth and sincerity without wavering. And this is just a video I wanted to address a few things. You know, the title, Take Care in This Ministry. And this is really pertaining to a few things that, you know, brothers be doing and, you know, going too far with things, you know. It's beautiful. Yeah, we know the prophecies, which is good. We're supposed to speak about the prophecies, you know, such as like the chariots, the so-called UFOs. But there got to be and it speaks about that in the book of Proverbs, the first chapter, about discretion. You know, there got to be a sense of discernment. You got to, you know, don't just put up a video, you know, of something that's suspect, you know, like not every so-called UFO video is a legit video. You know what I mean? Like Esau, you know, hey, the scriptures tell you in 2 Corinthians 2:11, at least Satan should get an advantage over us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. So, you know, that's something that brothers got to use a little more discretion. And the main thing that really sparked this was the image that brothers was passing around about, they, you know, brothers speculating, saying, you know, it's from NASA, an old image that they took of outer space and captured the image that looks like it could be the angels. Some brothers are saying that it's the Most High. Some brothers are saying, man, you brothers got to stop that, man. You got to stop that, man, because first and foremost, you know, well, and the scriptures tell you, no man seen the Most High and lived. So we do know that. And then furthermore, you know, when you look at it, in my opinion, I mean, I could be wrong, but it doesn't look authentic. It looks like something that's a artist rendition or a Photoshop image or whatever the case is. But the thing is, we can't be seeing stuff like this and running and building, brothers talking about the nebulas and all. Like, your brothers got to cut that shit out, man. Now, it's off camera. Like, if you see it and say, hey, brother, hey, maybe that possibly could be, you know, one of the angels. We're getting closer. Then, I mean, I could get that. But when you start going into a lesson, making lessons and saying, hey, I believe, and then, hey, it's the universe, the Milky, brothers got to stop that, man. All right. Now, this is Ecclesiasticus, right? The third chapter, and I'm going to start at the 21st verse. It says, seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. See? But what is commanded thee, think up thereupon with reverence. For it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. All right. And the scriptures tell you, I believe it might be in Deuteronomy, right? This might be 29, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, let me go there real quick. Just to see if that's what it says. Nope, that's not it. Let me type it in real quick. Let me just type this in real quick. Yeah, what? I thought I went there. Oh, I said 23 and 23, 29 and 29. Pardon me. Right, this is Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, our power. But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. So, you know, yeah, there's things that you can look at as a faith booster, but really this is a thing of faith. So it's not that we're going to be getting images, because remember, he's the prince of the power of the air. And they do have things such as Project Bluebeam, and, you know, where they could put imagery into the skies and, you know, mess around with certain images and make you think that it's something that is not. So the thing is, we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is real. We know the angels is out there, and brothers have seen the chariots and everything. Brothers have seen, you know, visions of it, you know, but brothers got to make sure that you don't go overboard, you know, and to the point where everybody's, oh, we all seen different chariots. We all seen this. We all having dreams, and all these dreams. Like, you know, sometimes it could get, for lack of better words, played out, you know. So brothers that are sincere, like, use discernment. Now, I'm not saying if you do get information or not to share it or whatever, but before you go ahead and start, you know, making it going into it like it's something deep, like and going into stuff that you wasn't even taught. You should really get some clarity first. Go to higher ups amongst you or whatever. Scripture say, let everything be done decently in order, because there are things that are revealed to us, and there's more things that's going to be revealed. And it's not just that. We're not saying it's just one man that get the revelations, but the thing is, certain things have to be vetted out, because, like I said, that the image, that just looks like a drawing, and brothers, I've seen a few different videos, and really brothers got to, just look, keep teaching what you were taught, man. All right. But it said the secret things belonging to the Lord are power, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. So it's not like the scriptures tell you that the heart seeketh out the deep things of the Most High. So it's not, you're going to sit there and ponder, especially having this truth of, speculate, like, oh man, I wonder what the kingdom's going to be like, man. What planet we going to, but at the end of the day, that's not really something, that's not for us to really be going into and making these deep lessons, so-called deep lessons or whatever, because what happens is you start putting a stumbling block, and then you have brothers believing in figments of your imagination. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it's okay that you have these thoughts and you might talk amongst brothers, but when it comes to doctrine and teaching and edifying, you got to teach the things that you were taught, man. The scriptures tell you that. All right. So now I'm going to go back again to Ecclesiastes 3:21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is, because a lot of guys that used to do that, they bug themselves out, man, trying to go deeper and break. Here it is, the Spirit guy and the apostles to break down the whole concept of hell and the true meaning of what hell is and everything. Then you'll have guys that double smack down and go try to go. And the apostles went deep. And first of all, those are seasoned men. So when they go deep, they're going to go deep. So now how much deeper you want to go? You want to go into the abyss to where you get stuck and lost there? Brothers got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. And then at the same time, you might have a mind to know how to sort that out, but watch what you put out there, because there's brothers that might not, they might hang on to every word you say and not realize that you're just giving your opinion or a speculation of what you might think, But it says, but what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence. Yeah, give fear and reverence to the things that you learned, man. For it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Because we're going to know everything once we get delivered, Lord willing. Lord willing, we be of that hopeful elect that make it out of here. Yeah, the scriptures tell you that all things we're going to be made known. I mean, yeah, the Lord is showing us things more and more the closer we get. But brothers got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. And the best thing, if you're not sure if it's something new, whatever, ask one of the apostles, elders, or camp heads, or, go up through the ranks. Because some of you brothers do have, if not all you brothers, got some way to ask about certain things, man. Don't just be self-willed and just put stuff out there like that you can't really even prove. There's no proof to back it up, what you're saying. You see? It says, for it is not needful for thee to see with thy eyes the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters. And at the end of the day, some of that stuff it's not even about nothing, man. And even to the point which, okay, you got these other camps. Yeah, the Spirit, we all set up as defenders of the gospel and the rebuke and everything. But then sometimes some of you brothers go too far with that too. You just start, it gets to the point where you're just gossiping. Like, you saying every little thing that, look, them dudes is all first and foremost, man. The main thing we got to do is rebuke whatever false doctrine they put out. If you got a video of them at private videos at them at their house, that ain't about nothing, man. We got to stay, how you say, you got to keep your eyes on the prize, on the doctrine. We can't get down and, they do the slander campaigns and all that stuff. Fine. The prophets got slandered, so we're supposed to be slandered. But at the end of the day, we ain't got no time to really be playing around. It's a lot of work to be done, man. And the thing is just, it's a thing of the longer you in the truth, the more you learn how to discern things. And brothers got to be a little bit more careful and use discretion. So be not curious in the unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand. So you don't need to go into the outer galaxy, Milky Ways, and the science of that, or EMC equals. You don't need to go into all that, because the Lord done showed you this knowledge that we got right now. Brothers still haven't even fully mastered to understand understand this what they're into. The knowledge that the Lord showed us already. So much things already shown into us. So there's no need for brothers to sit there and go into these super duper deep, lessons about what's going on in the galaxy that you don't even know nothing about. You understand? So it says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. And a lot of guys like Patak and other guys, they sat there, I think that the apostles don't know about this. This means that. Right now, look at him. The dude's probably out in the jungle somewhere, But that's why you got to make sure that you don't become that guy. Many are deceived by their own vain opinions, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Without eyes thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge, therefore, that thou hast not. All right? There's things that we don't know about. All right? The things that the Lord revealed to us are things that what? Pertain to salvation. All right? Which is about Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? And that's the top things. We know about the destruction that's coming. We know that about the information of who the Lord's gathering, the Israelites, the Israelite foreigners. We know about the C to the HIP, right? Did not take it, and that's that MOTB. We know the weighty things, the important things right now, the things that lead to salvation, the name, because that's deep within itself, because a lot of people are having trouble understanding the importance of the name of the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Shai. So you got to just deal with the things that you know, man, the things that you've learned, man. Like, matter of fact, I'm going to get this other scripture in Timothy's, and I'm going to start at 14. 2 Timothy 3 and 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. All right? If you don't see the apostles and elders going into a big scientific breakdown or whatever, then you shouldn't do that, right? It said, in that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through the faith which is in Yahweh Shai. So again, I mean, it's one thing if you're talking amongst a brother, speculating like that image or whatever, but when you start sitting there making videos and you be spreading false information. So, that was just the main point on that. And I'm going to end it there. Say, Ka'al Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the sincere Akim.